So as I talked about earlier, Jimmy Dore has been attacked by CNN, and that CNN has basically wrote about him in one of their articles, saying that there has been ads running on these extremist channels. Now, the article specifically states, it says, quote, ads also appeared on the Jimmy Dore Show channel, a far-left YouTube channel that peddles conspiracy theories, such as the idea that Syrian chemical weapons attacks are hoaxes. Now, Kyle Kulinski of Secular Talk came to Jimmy Dore's defense on Twitter. Here's what he said. He said, CNN equated Jimmy Dore to literal neo-Nazis, and they basically begged advertisers to stop working with YouTube. Pathetic and grotesque. Trump and neocons bomb Syria. YouTube channels like Jimmy hold Trump and co. accountable for their bullshit rush to war before an investigation even happens. CNN begs YouTube to further demonetize said YouTube channels who are holding Trump accountable. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. The fact that CNN just called a guy who screams for higher wages and less war on a daily basis extremist tells you everything you need to know about CNN. So if you haven't seen my previous video, I recommend going to check it out. But he basically is saying, you know, the truth here, because first of all they call him a far lefty, which he's your run-of-the-mill social democrat. In what mind is that a far lefty? He's made videos, you know, supporting Colin Kaepernick's protest. He's obviously against bombing innocent civilians in other countries like Syria, for example, which is the issue we're talking about here. But, you know, just kind of, the article was absolutely disgraceful because it talks about Alex Jones, which you guys know is an abhorrent and disgusting human being. And it also talks about a literal neo-Nazi, an actual neo-Nazi who they actually deleted his account because he's a fucking neo-Nazi. And then they toss in Jimmy Dore in there. Like, what? You can't just do that. You can't have an actual neo-Nazi where you delete his account because he's a fucking neo-Nazi for community guideline strikes. And then next you have Alex Jones, an abhorrent human being. And then you have Jimmy Dore just thrown in there, someone who wants to you know, stop the wars and actually have an investigation of what happened to see if it was actually Assad who did this. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous.